This is my last talk on findings from a book of cosmogony and prophecy, that heat decreases as the distance from the point of generation increases. Like Earth, the moon also manufactures its own light at the face which is facing the sun. So the moon also generates its own light as well as whatever heat is there, but because it's an open vortex, there are variations different from what happens on the Earth. The reason for absence of atmosphere on the moon is due to the open vortex, due to which there is no enclosure to envelop the atmosphere. Also, there is no reason for an atmosphere because it has no life. The moon's vortex rotates around the Earth but does not revolve on its axis like the Earth vortex. There is total darkness on the outer space, and the higher up we go away from Earth, it gets colder and darker. This is the reason the heat and the light cannot be attributed to the sun. Hence, our modern day science has to do a lot more work. Movement of the winds on the Earth is caused by the speed of the Earth both in the rotation and the revolution, which is the vortex. The atmosphere moves and the winds move along with them from the equator towards the poles and corresponding to the direction of the Earth's travel. So, as I mentioned earlier, our climates are due to the angle of inclination of the Earth by 23.5 degrees and the speed with which the Earth travels, the forward speed as well as the rotation speed. In the grand scheme of things, the creation of a drop of water and its evaporation is equivalent to creation of a heavenly body and their dissipation. So for the Creator, it is very simple, and He has given us the examples. Small things are based on the same principles as by which the larger phenomena is also made to happen, and it is designed in that way. Because of the actinic force of our Earth vortex, herbs and plants grow from seeds. This is the same as in iron and magnetism. The liberation of the polar manifestation is the same thing and is discharged by a magnetic field called electricity. This is the same in polar lights called aurora borealis happening during on the North Pole during the colder months, when due to the cold the vortex which comes from east to west has an axial motion which goes from north to south, and all the a lot of the moisture as well as the humidity in the atmosphere is carried out in those areas, and what we see as the aurora borealis is our polar lights are emanating from some of these natural phenomena and they are being uh, enacted in the northern hemisphere. Spontaneous combustion is a similar manifestation of the vortexian power, emanating from decaying vegetable matter, power of the aura, etc. We have seen cases of spontaneous combustion. There are cases of even people get burnt, or because of decaying matter, gases which are emitted by the decaying matter, like we see in the burning of the